Hello, homies. This is Melkmore, and today I'll be telling you why China is driving me insane. So, first things first, I came to China 10 months ago now. I came here with so much ambition. I came here to learn some things. The first time I started thinking about coming to China was when I was about 16 years old. That didn't work out. I ended up getting into my own little world. I worked for about a year back in South Africa, and I was very unhappy because I wasn't doing what I wanted to. And when I got the opportunity to come to China, I was really excited about it. I had a very overly optimistic view of my time here in China, and it's been a pretty hard time for me. So I decided to make this video. I've been thinking about it for way too long. It's not easy. I've wanted to start a YouTube channel maybe since I was 16 years old, but I keep getting into my own mind. Instead of being unnatural and trying to go off a script that I have written out here, I'm just going to freestyle it. I'm going to tell you exactly what comes to mind. I'll try and edit this video afterwards because I also don't know how to do that actually. But I do have a good mic. Let's show the little mic with a little like ghetto pop filter, be it as it may. But I do want to do this the right way. I do want to make good content. I do actually want to do something like this for a living. I think it's absolutely fantastic to have a community that listens to you and that can actually help support you in your life's endeavors. Let's get down to the list. The first thing that's been driving me insane about China is the social life. I used to drink a lot when I was a little bit younger, and then I made a little bit of a mistake. When I was a little bit older, I completely stopped drinking. It wasn't for me. I realized that it was bad for my body, and it just made me a worse version of myself. Lowers your inhibitions. The social life in China isn't for me. The only thing there is to do here is drink. Like, if you don't enjoy drinking, you're not gonna have friends. Like, there's a lot of clubs and there's a lot of smoking, and that's another thing that also bothers me a lot about the nightlife here. If you go anywhere where people are going to be drinking, people are going to be smoking inside as well. It's not nice. It really isn't nice, because you're like breathing secondhand smoke for the entire night, and then the next morning you wake up and you feel like someone forced steel wool down your throat. It's horrible. I can't stand it. The second thing that really drives me insane about China is the internet. So, me being 21 years old, I grew up with the internet, and I might be a little bit addicted to the internet. YouTube is like my bread and butter ever since I was a little kid. And here in China, unless you have a VPN, you're not using the internet. Like, that's just not gonna happen. There's TikTok, which is... and that wasn't like my vibe. And especially like there's Chinese TikTok. So you don't even get like American creators, you only get Chinese people. Yeah, I can't understand Chinese. Everything, like every single thing that you're used to using. Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, YouTube, Google, Gmail, all of those things, you just like, okay, I guess I'm not using that. So I had to pay for a VPN just to be able to use the internet as I want to. And I really do hope that I can actually upload this video onto the internet. Knowing my internet, I have really good internet, but I can't use it. I still have to watch like some YouTube videos at 240p quality, and that drives me insane. I should have probably mentioned this before now, but the reason I'm in China right now is because I'm an English teacher. I teach little kids how to speak English. It's pretty self-explanatory. The thing that really bothers me is not the fact that I'm an English teacher, it's the people I have to work with. So never in my life have I worked with people more unprofessional than I've been working with here. It's absolutely insane. Maybe it's just the people I've been working for, and I can't speak for everyone, of course. The people I've been working for have no idea what they're doing. We have assistant teachers in class. The Chinese teacher like chips in, tells them the instruction in Chinese, and then you can proceed further by doing that. Sometimes, in my case at least, you have really bad Chinese assistant teachers where they're like sitting on their phones in the middle of class, and then you try and get their attention, and then they look at you and they're like, what? What did you say? Let me repeat exactly what I just said. And then they're like, oh, okay, just wait. And then they're on their phones again. My Chinese assistant teacher is not assisting me in speaking Chinese. Makes me so crazy. The next point is food and cost of living. I don't think food is all that expensive. I come from South Africa, so food is pretty expensive there as well. But I think it's the meat prices that really gets to me. Before I came to China, I was on again, off again on the keto diet. So mostly proteins, mostly fats. And when I came to China, that was just impossible. Meat is so ridiculously expensive. You order like a dish and it's like beef noodle soup. And then they give you like these little ham slices of beef, like three little slices of beef. Like you pay about $4 to $5 for one chicken breast, which is ridiculous. And it makes it really difficult for me to eat like a high protein diet, staying off of the carbs. It really is easy to just eat carbs here. It makes it difficult to stay healthy. I've gained 13 kilograms, 26 pounds since I came to China. I've never gained this much weight in such a short period of time. A nice thing about China that I really didn't expect before I came here, they do try to like bring nature like a little bit into the daily lives. Like next to all the roads there's trees, between the buildings there's trees and like hedges and stuff, so that is nice. I really do appreciate that. Like if you want to go out a bit and see some nature, you can do that, and it really means a lot to me. The next thing that drives me insane about China is relationships. Relationships with people and relationships with women. So I enjoy being in a relationship. I like being close with someone, having someone with you, being in love with someone, like snuggling up. And it's winter right now. It's really cold here. I wasn't expecting that either. Just having someone to cuddle up with, like that's not too much to ask. I came to China single, and I'm still single. It's been 10 months. What can you do, like that? Sometimes these things just don't happen. And then the other thing, girls that I do end up talking to and I do end up getting interested in, and you ask them, like, what do you do for a hobby? And they tell you, I play games on my phone. Playing games on your phone is not a hobby. It's not a hobby. Painting or writing or going for walks in the park or listening to music. Like, give me something like that. Playing games on your phone is not a hobby. It really isn't. They have these expectations for men as well. I do have some long hair, and I love my long hair. Like, I've never had long hair. I was in strict schools my entire life, and you had to have your hair cut short. So me coming out of school, you can damn well believe I'm gonna grow my hair. The girls expected me to cut it, and I'm not cutting my hair for any woman. Like, that's just not gonna happen. No way that's gonna happen. Weather is another thing here in China. Coming from South Africa, I thought I knew what it was like to be in like a hot environment. And it gets pretty hot in South Africa. Like, it gets up to like 46 degrees Celsius. 46 degrees Celsius is really hot though. Like, it's really, really hot. When I came here, it was worse. Not that much hotter. It's just the humidity is like 80, 90, 100%. It feels like you're swimming through like hot custard wherever you go. It was horrible. And you basically spend all of your time under air conditioning, which is less than ideal as well, because I do like going outside. And then there's like the air quality as well, which is like a bad thing. I do feel that my lungs have been a little bit affected, and my general well-being, especially my face, is like bad for your skin. It's not great. I came to China with a job, and they helped me like sort out all my paperwork. I made this Russian friend, and we were like discussing salaries and what he was earning. I got paid 9,000 yuan a month, and he was getting paid 12,000 yuan a month. And he's a He's like a strong-spoken Russian boyki. His English was not fantastic, and he was like vocal about that as well. So 3,000 RMB is about $500. When I brought this up with my employer, he told me I had to work the entire year, then I can discuss my salary. I ended up leaving that job and I got a new job that pays me about $1,300 more a month. I wish I realized a little bit sooner, but it is what it is. I'm counting my blessings. This is, I think this is the thing that triggers me the most. So I'm very proud about where I'm from. Being a South African is really important to me. So I speak the native language. One of the native languages, I should say, actually. And I'm really proud of my heritage. When you come to China and you're not from either America or England, even if you're from Australia, they make you say, I'm from America or I'm from England, because they believe that only Americans and English-speaking people are like real English speakers. The schools, they want to be prestigious. So like parents, basically the first thing they ask the schools is, oh, where are these English teachers from? And if they say, oh, these English teachers are from South Africa, the first thing they ask is, why are they not black? Which is a little bit triggering. I think about 10% of the South African population is white or Caucasian. Should be very politically correct here. It is 2020 after all. It really bothers me because now I'm American. I have to be American. And it bothers me. It really does bother me. I don't enjoy lying, and it's a part of my job's parameters. So that's something that bothers me a lot. Like as I've mentioned, I see I have another point here, but I've already mentioned it. Like getting screwed over by dishonest people. Like there's a lot of dishonest people here in China. And they see foreigners as like a cash crop, basically. Like you can earn a lot of money teaching English, but you earn the company you work for even more money. So that's what they see you as. They see you as something to like bring in a lot of revenue. I don't mind that. Like business is business. I mean, you have to do what you have to do to stay alive. But pay your employees fairly. Treat them fairly. Do the things that you're supposed to be doing as an employer, and then like you can make your money and have your cake with it. And then the coronavirus. It's stressful. It really is stressful. Like I'm living in China and this like coronavirus like breakout starts, and I've been locked inside for 2 weeks. I have not gone outside. Like you can order groceries to your door, which is pretty sick. But I have just not gone outside. It's pretty stressful. People are a little bit panicky. My parents and my friends and like everyone I know is sending me messages asking me, am I safe? Am I okay? So like that adds a little bit of stress to the whole situation. And then I have friends here that sends me like videos like that you only get in China, and like you get some scary ass videos. Yeah, maybe I'll show one of them. Like I don't want to have like my channel banned. It really is scary. I hope and trust that I'll be safe here in China. My stay in China is ending in April, and I won't be coming back. I don't think, like I've had my China experience, but I think after I leave China, that's gonna be the last of it. I don't think I'll ever be coming back to China. Bye bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I probably rambled a little bit too much, but like and subscribe if you enjoyed it and you would like to see more of me. Bye.